Hey friends, welcome back to another video. This video will be a mix of a reflection and also tips on things we really need to leave behind in 2023. I have done so much growing and inner work, and yet I truly know that there is so much more that I will continue to learn, because self-growth is an evolving, continuous journey that I don't think ever has an endpoint, which is honestly the beauty of taking the opportunity to invest in yourself, whether it's mindset, health, financially. When you prioritize yourself and you have a commitment to better who you are, you will always learn new things and you'll always want to grow and evolve and incorporate new habits into your life, or new mindsets, just new values that really shape who you are. That's such a beautiful thing about being human, and I just realized that this year. I have come to terms with the fact that, look, I will not always be like that perfect person, but I will always be that dream person, because I'm committing myself to behaviors and values that are just honest and true to me. I'm excited for 2024 so I can see how much more I evolve. I just wanted to talk about some of the behaviors that we should not be bringing into the new year. The first one is self-limiting thoughts and beliefs. We are not bringing that into the new year. Instead, we are going to incorporate an abundance mindset. So I've talked about this before, and it is the complete opposite of limiting yourself and having a scarcity mindset. Abundance really allows you to think broadly and take a step back outside of the current situation that you're in and realize that there is more to your life than maybe the terrible predicament that you're in. It may not even be a physical, like literal situation. It's probably your mindset, which is what has been for me throughout the years. And when you take an abundance mindset, you remove those self-limiting beliefs and you realize there's so much more opportunity out there for you, because you are deserving of anything that you put your mind to. And I know it might sound a little woo-woo, but it's just a shift in your thinking. Instead of thinking small, you're thinking big. There's a book that I'm currently listening to called The Mountain Is You. 10 out of 10 book. I have like 2 hours left. I'm listening to it on Spotify, because you know Spotify Premium has audiobooks now, which is awesome. Not sponsored, but I just think everybody should take advantage of audiobooks whenever you can, because it's just something you can turn on when you're driving, when you're in the shower. You can just listen to it while you're doing something. And this book is all about ending self-sabotage and helping you master like the triggers, the negative parts of yourself that often force you into these scarcity mindsets, these self-limiting thoughts and beliefs. When you think about how many times you've put yourself down and you've prevented yourself from going through with an action because of fear, because of scarcity mindset, because of just disbelief that, wow, this opportunity like is for you, like, and not believing that you are even worthy of these kind of opportunities. You are the one who is putting up the barrier. And so when you're able to incorporate some tactics like having an abundance mindset instead of thinking small, thinking big, identifying your triggers that might be blocking you from thinking more positively about a situation, doing the inner work, then you can realize you don't have to limit yourself. The roof is not the limit. There is so much more out there that we don't know that we are possible of achieving. We are not limiting ourselves in 2024. We're going to take any opportunity that comes our way that we're passionate about, that like excites us. We're going to take it in full stride. I know like new opportunities or things that you have always wanted to do and it comes into your lap, it's super fearful. It's like, what, me? Like little old me? But no, like not little old you. This is like a test. This is your opportunity to shine. This is something that you've always wanted to do. It's here for you. And no matter how hard it might be when you are in that opportunity, this is just a learning experience to help you continue to grow and grow and grow and achieve all that you are deserving of. We are leaving behind our poor relationship with money. I will be honest, like I always thought that I was pretty financially literate until I realized I have a spending problem. And it's not like a spending addiction. It's more so I will take any opportunity and any excuse to treat myself. And I will buy things when I truly don't need to buy certain things. Maybe I'll buy more of a product when I am pretty sure I just need one lip balm. Like I went to Ulta a couple weeks ago and I bought like 5 lip balms. You know, just in case. All Ulta shut down for some reason, you know, so I had everything secured, but I did not need 5. I should have just had 1 or 2. The past couple of weeks, I have become more interested in building my financial literacy, especially when it comes to ensuring that my job, I'm getting paid the salary that is going to allow me to have a comfortable life, while also understanding investing better. Not my 401k like my retirement, because usually when you have a salaried job, your job like takes care of that and you take a percentage out of your paycheck and then your job might like match that. And so I don't have to think about that, which is cool and helpful. Like I'm already investing into my retirement, but like investing in stocks, investing in index funds, investing to help build my future, to ensure that I'm having multiple streams of revenue and income. In addition to investing, also side hustles and gigs, and making sure I'm monetizing some of my skills, because I do enjoy some of my hobbies and my skills. So if I'm able to monetize it, might as well. So instead of having a terrible relationship, a fearful, a scared relationship with money, let's learn financial literacy. This fear with money and this inability to like manage it well comes from like our family's relationship with money, maybe how our parents dealt with money. And so breaking that curse in a way and helping yourself ensure that you are putting yourself on the right foot forward when it comes to your finances. Because look, we're not getting any younger. We need to make sure we are financially stable as best as we can, understanding where our money is going, where our money can go. Like, are we making needless expenses? And so some resources that I've been using that have been so helpful: Girls That Invest, their podcast, and their book. If you are someone who is interested in investing in stocks, okay, just listen to like their first few episodes on how they break down the stock market, or if you have the book. When I was looking up like investing and how to invest, I would get just bombarded with so many Google pages of information full of jargon, super long. Like it's just going in one ear out the other, and I just did not understand what I was doing. But I really recommend the Girls That Invest podcast, even if you're not a woman. Like they break down investing so well, and they talk about other financial information, which is really interesting throughout the podcast. Also, a financial advisor, they can help guide you in the right direction. You can reach out to your bank or do your own research. And then also when it comes to investing, because that's what I've been really interested in, there are apps like Robinhood, micro investing apps like that, that'll allow you to just easily move money from your bank account into your stocks. So that's super cool. Obviously making sure you have an emergency fund, like critical. We are not talking about our dreams. Instead, we are taking action towards our dreams. I am guilty of this. Talk about everything I want to do, my dream life, blah, 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 trying to figure it out, plan it out, blah, 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 and then not taking action. No, like absolutely not. We're just wasting breath by just talking about our dreams and not actually putting in the work. And so this is how you're gonna transform the talking into action. You're gonna set aside time. I don't care how you do this. Make some alerts, set up some alarms on your phone, reminders. You're going to set aside time to figure out what is your actual dream and how you can reach it. You're going to research anything that can help you get on the track towards reaching that dream. This is important because this will allow you to zero in on what you want, what fulfills you. And if you're someone like me who likes everything, who has many dreams, many things that I want to achieve, that is totally fine. We're multifaceted beings. We have multiple interests. We are multi-talented, and that's amazing. Like, we don't want to be boxed in. I want you to write down all of your dreams and figure out if certain dreams are connected to other dreams, if there are like similar categories. This is me being like that organized person. I love having like categories and organizing things, because when you realize you have your dream categories and then there are just like maybe actions and like moments in your life that are underneath those dream categories, then you can actually picture out how you can take the steps towards achieving those tactics and then ultimately achieving the big dream categories in. And so once you have like set aside your time, you've researched, you've figured all that out, you are going to push yourself like you've never pushed yourself before. You are going to be your coach and you're going to be the athlete, okay? It's going to be hard, but nothing that's worth it ever comes easy. You have to put in the work to create the dreams that you want, to let them unfold. They're not just gonna fall into your lap like that. Even like the opportunities that I was talking about earlier when it comes to self-limiting beliefs, they're not just coming into your life easily. It's because you had made a step toward those passions. Maybe you got a new job and it's in the industry that you are super passionate about, and you got an opportunity to work with a brand that you've always loved. It didn't just come into your lap. You put yourself into the position to be available to receive that. We are not sticking around people who don't value or respect you, whether that's friends, family, relationships. We are taking a step away from those people because that does not serve us. That does not serve the person that we are evolving into. Our dream person, the person who we know we can be, the person we envision, she does not let people walk all over her. She does not deal with people who disrespect her, who have shown time and time again that they don't care about her. She stands on business. She puts her foot down, like I said. She doesn't allow undeserving people around her. She doesn't let that energy cloud her, because when you let those kinds of people and that vibe enter you and your life, it just sets you off and it diverts you from the path that you were trying to set yourself on. We are not hating ourselves. Instead, we're going to work through trauma. We're gonna go to therapy, we're gonna journal, we're gonna do whatever it takes to erase that self-hatred that's in our hearts, that's clouding our love for ourselves. Because our dream confident person has so much self-love and so much love for others. So how can you emulate that kind of person when you hate yourself, when you hate looking at yourself, you put yourself down constantly? We have to build up our self-confidence. It takes time. I am an example of it, but it is the most beautiful process. And once you have truly become that confident person, life just feels way easier because those triggers, you're able to manage them and they don't set you off. They don't make you cry. You know how to work through them. And it allows you to become stronger and stronger every day, and more confident and confident when you're working through those triggers and those traumas. So maybe you have a vision board, journaling, talking to people, having little goals for yourself, and taking care of yourself, pampering yourself so that you feel beautiful. Lastly, we are going to stop feeling like we have no time. And I know we're busy people, but there's time in the day. How we're going to do that is we're going to do like a time audit. I would say using a calendar or your phone, think about all the time you spend after work or before work. If you are a 9-to-5 girly like me, look at how much time you've spent on your phone. Focus time or screen time, so helpful for this. And maybe, I don't know if it's on the computer, but you can actually look at how many hours you're spending on your phone, on social media. And instead of spending 6 hours a day on social media, maybe spend half of that doing healthier things, doing all the things that you want to do but complain that you don't have enough time for. You make time for the things that you want. You make time for the things that you love, and you make time for the things that you know works for you. So why would we stop ourselves from making that time? And when you're able to make more time for yourself by erasing and removing all of the distractions, you can start habit stacking. And that's when you can start building in all the habits that you want, that you feel like will make you feel better as a person, lead a healthier life towards the dream that you're working towards. So using your Google Calendar, your apps, whatever that you use that helps you really keep track of your time, this will help you create the life that you've always envisioned. And with that, I will close out today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next one.